By the time this review is over, you will have aged 22 years. This is the 1-minute review of Interstellar, directed by Christopher Nolan, starring Jessica Chastain, Matthew McConaughey, Anne Hathaway, the newest from Christopher Nolan, whom I love. Love me some Christopher Nolan. So I was so excited to see Interstellar. I even splurged on the big, wide, gigantic movie screen tickets. They're so big you can't even see my hands on this video. And I'm glad I did, because the best thing about Interstellar was the way it looked. So, CGI guys, awesome. Thumbs up. Good for you. You made some splendid looking, realistic, extraterrestrial worlds. Writers, Christopher Nolan. Come on! Okay, so this is supposed to be like 2001: A Space Odyssey, right? It's supposed to be this very kind of deep and meaningful conversation about climate change. I mean, they don't say climate change, but it's about climate change. And it's also supposed to be about fathers and daughters, or fathers and kids, I guess, growing up and relating to each other, and government interference and lack of interference and all that kind of stuff. So the parts that got to me in this movie were the parts where they talk about father-daughter relationships. And honestly, that's because that's where I live right now. I've got a 13-year-old and a 15-year-old, and you know, they're growing up fast, and they're going to be out of the house in a couple years, and one of them is, and so like I live the father-daughter thing right now, and so those moments in the movie, oh man, emotionally I was right there. But maybe not because the movie was so great. Maybe because that's just sort of where I live. Otherwise, here's the greatest problem with the script, okay, in my opinion, is that the script writer, or Christopher Nolan, thinks that we're both really smart and really stupid at the same time. Really smart in that there are plot holes in this thing that you could like drive a spaceship through. Huge plot holes. That I assume if someone were to sit down with me and explain to me very thoroughly how things happen this way, that maybe they wouldn't be plot holes to me. And I can't tell you what they are because I'd give stuff away, and I don't do that. But they also think I'm really stupid, because there's this foreshadowing in this movie. There's so much foreshadowing that is unnecessary. There's so much like, hey guys, we're talking about this now. I wonder if it's going to come up later. So much foreshadowing. And also the big reveal in this movie, the big maximum, to the 2001 to the max reveal, like, the first time it got foreshadowed, I was like, oh yeah, that's what's going to happen here. Like, and I thought, I hope it doesn't happen because it's kind of cheap. And it did happen, and it was completely cheap. So, Interstellar, not a terrible film, but not a movie I'm ever going to see again, because it was sometimes boring, sometimes I just sat there going, come on. You know, oh, Matt Damon, good job. Awesome. Anne Hathaway, not a good job. Just Jessica Chastain, Matthew McConaughey, as always, brilliant. Interstellar, if you're a sci-fi person, you kind of have to see it. But you're going to regret it afterwards. You can go like, oh, I could have seen something better. And yeah, you could have.